Jesus. It doesn't. Hang on. Alright, let's start the show.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Hello, everybody! It's me, Will. Was there someone speaking during that? Was that the woman? Was that the woman in there?
Audience.
No, it's not that.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Hang on, one more time?
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and lip sync to it now. Ready?
Right.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Recorded in front of a...
3, 2, 1.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
And then, yeah! He knew! He knew.
I got
Boy
it.
knew. And just FYI, if you noticed any similarities to the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, I have to say, there were some. Josh over there, nothing unusual over there. And actually, to be fair though, Josh,
Yes?
the last time we did a parody or took over a show that had finished, that show came back and employed me. And technically you a little bit as well. So
That's true. That's true. That's pretty
we
good.
could do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta stay in
Nicritex.
Nicritex!
Nicritex,
I'm gonna
10
spoil a
subs.
joke just for you. I've spoiled a joke just so we can see your gift. I mean, you don't even know what the joke is yet, but it's worth it for Nicritex. We'll find out about that later. Just quickly, so that we see all these alerts flood in, because this is, like, the scene that doesn't have the alerts is the main scene of the entire show, so I'm gonna need to put those alerts on there, so... We're on a hype
But that's unreal. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. Other level 4. My goodness.
4.
That happened very quick.
Oh my god, guys! That's crazy. And you know what? It's also a great day for Australia. Isn't that crazy? It's not, really. That was where the applause come in, but we only practiced this 20 minutes ago, so I'll do it again. It's fine. This is all well planned. It's a great day for Australia. Okay, that's fair, because the next line in the monologue is it though? Because of course every day begins with some numbers. I'm not going to say those numbers because they bring me anxiety, and I'm sure a lot of you as well, but of course those numbers come from the big C most of the time. The big C, of course, being the thing that has swept the nation over the past couple of months and caused a lot of pain. A lot of states have suffered because of the big C. You can't stop the big C, you can't tell the big C what to do. And of course, if you want to know more about the big C, you can tune in at 11 o'clock and hear all the numbers come from the big C. You see what? You see the... It's fine. Let's do actual good news. It's fine. There was a joke there. Some people may have gotten it. This is the curse of the fact that there isn't a real audience. I mean, technically there's an audience. I see the audience down there. Thanks, Dolphin Pants. Laugh. The audience is currently in the Ethernet, or the internet, Of course, the Ethernet is not the internet. Josh, what is the Ethernet?
That is where my internet is coming into my computer so that I get pretty good speeds.
It's going to be a long show.
Yes.
But yeah, that's not good. That wasn't interesting. Talking about the big C clearly landed flat. We're not built for late night. Thank you. Late night, of course, is something that is on at late. We're doing this at 8 p.m. We did this. We keep moving the night because last week was a big week for Back Pocket and Low Key. There was GTV streams, there was Back Pocket streams. My birthday was on the Back Pocket day. I then got the Pfizer jab on the Friday. It was really busy, so we moved it to Monday. And then at 9:30, Steph and Nick are streaming Destiny. So this is going to have to be a tighter show than I think we ever imagined.
I have no idea about that.
We just
All right.
can't avoid it. There's just never going to be a night.
Apparently not.
Ever.
It sucks.
But it's fine. It's fine. But you know what? As well, in terms of late night stuff, this is dumb as well. I found out that late night, my favorite guy, Craig Ferguson, his show started at 12 a.m. Which is why it was late show. It was literally the latest show. I never knew that, and I know that's an interesting fact, right?
Yeah,
it's an interesting fact.
I had no idea about that either. I had never watched. I was basically unaware of Craig Ferguson until I met you. But you were well aware of Craig Ferguson as a 13 or 14-year-old whenever I met you.
I know I tested it 3 times to make sure it wasn't going to be a copyright strike, but I feel like 5 times down might be too much. But I've been giving shit facts, so I thought, why don't we give some actual facts to the people? Josh, you can read the first one off. We're going to do some seal facts, and it's some facts about seals. And if you can't see where this joke is going, you clearly have never heard the word seal before. Josh, do you want to tell us the first fact about seals?
First one, the smallest seal species is the Galapagos fur seal, 1 meter in length and 45 kilograms in weight, just a little bit heavier than me.
Yes, he said it. I didn't even need to call it. The boy knows. He knows what we do here. The next fact is, and I've got it on my iPad too from 2012, in the wild, seals can live for up to 30 years, with females boasting a higher life expectancy than males, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I wanted to say correct me if I'm right. That's the same as humans, right? I guess it's mammals. It's just mammals.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. The last seal fact that I've got: seals do not need to be wet constantly. I was going to say consistently. I could have said it. I could have gotten away with it. It would have worked. I haven't read these at all. They come out of the water to get dry. Wetting them is actually a form of harassment.
Isn't that insane? That's copied and pasted from a Sea Life website.
What? I thought that this was some sort of joke that you were leading to that I didn't get.
You would think so, but literally wetting seals is a form of harassment. So
that's bizarre.
Isn't that? So that means if you saw one at the beach. I mean, technically they don't really get beached because they can get back in the water themselves. But if you were I need to, you're going to die without. I mean, again, this is why men die quicker. They're and we need to wet you as soon as possible. The seal could file for harassment because you wet it.
How does that make sense? I don't understand. They half live in the ocean.
And of course, the last seal fact, and this is where the joke was leading, was that Seal only seriously considered getting into music at the age of 23 when his girlfriend bought him a guitar and a drum machine. So there you go. It wasn't actually on Seal. It was on his girlfriend. So we can all thank his girlfriend. Thank you, Joshua, for
Very good.
Kiss from a Rose.
Very good.
All day, every time I read this, I read drum box. Is that a thing? Am I going crazy?
Wait. Where do you read that? Where are you reading this?
When I misread the thing I wrote, I read drum box. Is drum box a real thing?
There is a drum box. There's a thing called a cajon, which is the thing that a lot of the Christians have them. Christians like buy this drum box and they like to do little acoustic music sessions and stuff, and you sit on it and it's got like snare wires inside, so depending on where you hit the thing, either sounds like a bass drum or like an actual snare, so you can do some pretty cool things with it. But yeah.
So that's
a drum box or a
so,
cajon. The cajon is the proper name for it.
So I'll make sure whenever I read drum machine, I read cajon. That's what my brain's going to do.
Correct. It's terrible.
Also, apparently, according to Confused Echidna, Christians have no rhythm. So can you just express that as a man that is a Christian and has just played music all his life? See how in time he was just then? That's how you know that Christians do have rhythm. Oh my god! Let me finish my fucking monologue.
Who Games, thank you so much. 5 subs.
Thank you, Blue Who Games. This is a crazy night. This is a birthday for all of us.
It just keeps coming. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
Well, that's what happens when you're a Christian. Let's move on. Monologue time. There's more things to talk about. He can't even hit those drums because he's just too busy laughing. In monologues, in like late night shows, they usually go with like the national days that are happening, and so I thought I'd look into those as well. Of course, these are coming from America because in Australia we just like do things without having to be told. That's what we are doing on this day. We just live. We know that the sidewalk is on the side, so we walk there. But today is National Toasted Marshmallow Day, which I'm sure Josh is well down for.
I am. I was not aware that was a day.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, because if you could time travel back or wait around until next August 10th is National S'mores Day. So it's just a big month for marshmallows.
My goodness, I had no idea. We have to celebrate these in future years, man.
We should be prepared.
On top of this.
We should be prepared for these. I mean, it's such an American thing to have 2 days for marshmallows, though. I feel like no one else cares about that food group as much as America. I mean, we know who else. But if you're, someone that likes to be healthy and wants to kind of eat but be healthy, which is the same thing I just said, but I added the word eat to it. Tomorrow, August 31st, I guess, that's usually what happens tomorrow, is National Eat Outside Day. Sorry, I misread that. National Eat Outside Day. Which actually doesn't sound that different, to be honest.
It doesn't too much, but...
It changes a lot, but...
I'm down for that.
Yeah. National Day Calendar, which is where I got these from. National Day Calendar could be fake. They could be bullshit, but... As far as I know, they're a real website because it's National Day Calendar amazing.com. That's right. National Day Calendar, Josh. They didn't...
Bizarre. Just say, I don't know, National Calendar. What else do you say? National Event Calendar?
That's to be fair, yeah, National Day.
National Day Calendar sounds dumb.
They needed it to be days. National Days Calendar, because then it's a calendar for days.
Nailed it. You got it.
We got you guys. If you want to sponsor us, we'll let you... Well, look, we're giving you a segment in this whole bullshit thing. People are subbing. It's crazy. But tomorrow, of course, National Eat Out Day. No, Eat Outside Day. We're all in lockdown. You can do what you want. National Days Calendar, which is what they will be now known as, gave us some tips, and it's important that on every national day they give you tips to observe the national day, which is weird because that doesn't sound like you're going to do the day. It sounds like you're going to watch. It's ways to watch other people do the day. It's tips to observe National Eat Outside Day.
Yeah, I've always found that to be strange phrasing. Like, to observe a thing actually means to do the thing. But
weird.
In other contexts, observing something is watching the thing happen and you're not involved.
Yeah. Tips to observe National Eat Outside Day are to organize an outdoor potluck, which sounds like code. It is to take, and this is a normal website. It had marshmallow and everything else. The second tip is take your sack lunch to eat out during your break.
A sack lunch?
Sack lunch.
What is that? Is that
mean,
meant to be a picnic?
Yeah, I mean, it's an American thing. They have, like, brown paper bags. Because we don't have them here.
Yeah, no.
We've never heard of them.
We have
did
plastic here.
I assume that's what you do when you eat outside. And also, of course, the last tip is to... I don't know how this is anything to... I guess if your vegetables are outside, is to wash off those ripened vegetables with a spritz from your hose and then savor your bounty.
What does that mean? What?
It means to observe and eat outside.
I love that it also said wash those vegetables, like they're aware that you have them.
Well, they're aware
like
that you
pointing to them.
Yeah,
Wash those vegetables.
They're observing you. They know every move you make at National Day calendar.
They know.
They know.
They absolutely.
Everything.
They know.
It's unfortunate I don't have a
They
bleep button.
know. I stopped it.
It's so funny because we're almost there. Anyway, I feel like I need a s'more to cool down is where that last line is, and it's so far removed from anything, it doesn't matter. But something that is not removed in the slightest because he's appeared far more than he ever should have. Today is Michael Chiklis's 58th birthday, and it's really the funniest thing is that had no reason to be here. There was no founding in that, but through the course of what's just happened, doing this feels more earned than it did at any other point today. I tested it, and I was like, this will be a funny bit. We'll show a picture of Michael Chiklis, and it's got nothing to do with it. I was going to say he's never going away. He's gone away.
He's gone.
I'm so sorry he can't appear in your scene, Josh, because I would love for you to be able to...
It's so good. It's so good. But I can appear, and I can have... I don't know, I can have my own music.
You can have Pain Gamer. Alright, I think that's enough of a monologue. I feel like no monologue on television has ever gone this long. To be fair, no monologue on television has had Twitch alerts on. And to be fair, this monologue almost didn't have Twitch alerts on. I put them on with less than 2 minutes to go. And then I forgot to put them on the scene that you actually see. So, thank you.
Well played.
I think so as well.
Nipple rub?
It was. I'm getting toasty in here. Oh, I didn't even bring them in. That's fine. You'll see them in a second. Josh, do you want to throw to the first ad break for the night?
Are you okay? What happened to your voice? We have an ad break. Please enjoy from a bunch of beautiful boys.
So many beautiful boys.
I didn't expect it to be on me straight away.
Hey everyone. Have you been enjoying this show? This is actually what is at the stretch goal for Patreon right now. I will say the amount of subs we've got tonight, I feel like we've hit that goal in terms of like money. So don't feel compelled to jump onto Patreon, but that's currently what's on the stretch goal. So if you're enjoying this, I mean, that's where I would put a wink sound.
Yeah.
Can you grab one of those? Can we get that for later?
Yeah. I think I got it.
I'm gonna surprise you with it. You're never gonna know.
Okay.
Well, that's okay. That'll do. This is the letters segment of the show, because that's what people do on late night shows. There is a link in the Discord, which I will reshare if you want to send in a letter to this or to our podcast that's coming up. We'll answer those questions. We've got a bunch of questions. Most of them are from Joshy20, so we should probably go through these. The first one I'm going to jump onto is this one, which, yeah, of course, comes from Joshy20, and as you can see there, Joshy is a little tit. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut to Josh. That wasn't a double.
What did you call me?
I was specific. Just Joshy is a little tit. Can you see that? Look at that. It's a little fluffy tit.
Why though?
He chose to be that. And Joshy, I feel like, is one of the few people that will get that joke. So that one's for you, Joshy. Oh, there we go. That one, I like that one better. First question here from Joshy is, what is the thought process behind why Will was rebranded from the Doctor Who to Wilbo? And I feel like you can cover this one, Josh.
He doesn't like Doctor Who anymore.
Oh, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, that's
I I like orange juice. Josh is just he's been but your juice is watered down. That's the one that I find weird about that.
Well, I was saying it before. I nearly had I had probably less than this amount when I filled this glass up.
Yep.
And I just wanted more. I wanted to be able to drink more over the course of this night. Otherwise, this cup would be finished already.
Oh, I'm so intrigued now, because before we started, you said I'm going to go get drinks. And now I'm like, what is is he watering it down with water, or is there something more in that glass?
There isn't. No. There's not. It's just water and juice, which I'm sad about. I am sad about that. But
Josh,
that's all it is, I promise.
I'm going to say that bit again. Can you play the scary music?
Yeah.
Okay. Josh he kept saying he was going to get drinks, and now I'm not sure if he's watering it down with just water. Oh Jesus! I almost pulled every cord out. Oh, it goes so much longer than I expected.
It's a full track. Man.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
all right.
It's a few minutes long.
It's good to know. All right, next question comes from... God, I told you it's a long night. The next question comes from Joshy again, who of course is a little tit. And his question is, would you rather watch the Shrek franchise or the Madagascar franchise? Now, I have literally no thoughts on the matter, but I think... I have thoughts on the matter. I reckon, as much as Shrek seems to be, and you can let me know how the chat's feeling, as much as Shrek seems to be like a sacred property, I feel like Madagascar has had less missteps, maybe because they've had less movies. But I feel like each Madagascar movie is there for a reason, whereas 2 Shrek movies are there to reverse time or something. Although I admit the 4th one, or whichever one where they go back to the alternate reality, is actually a good one. I think if I was to sit down, and it also may be the fact that I haven't watched Madagascar much, and I feel like it'd be fun to rewatch those. What's his actual question? Oh, it's gone. I've thrown it away. I would say Madagascar. Argue why it should be Shrek, Josh.
I've only seen Shrek. I haven't seen Madagascar.
So Josh is going to argue why it should be Shrek.
Shrek's pretty good. It's got a banging soundtrack. It's a memeable soundtrack. And as a young lad, my family and I used to just listen to the Shrek soundtrack all the time for some reason. It was just in my mum's car, and we listened to it on repeat all the time. It's why I know most of Hallelujah. Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
It's not the name of a song.
You have brought up an interesting point, which is, at least for the first Madagascar, all there is I like to move it. There's the circus in Madagascar 2 or 3. But in terms of music, all the Shrek franchise, and I know I don't know if you've seen the other Shrek movies, but they also have great soundtracks. Like you've got Take Me to Funky Town when they enter Far, Far Away. You've got I Need a Hero at the end of Shrek 2. There's probably songs in the other 2 movies.
Yeah, they really do have a banging soundtrack. So if that's what you're after, I would probably go for Shrek.
Our next question also comes to us from Joshy, but in this case, he's chosen to be a spiny lump sucker. Is what that is. That is a spiny lump sucker, everybody.
So is this the thing that you can choose in our letters?
It should be. It should be. He hasn't chosen any of these. I've chosen for this to happen.
Gotcha. I've been confused.
But just again, just so everyone's aware, Joshy is a spiny lump sucker. Mm-hmm. Just so you know. And his question is, Born or Bond?
Is that for me?
Can be. I would say Bond, probably. I haven't watched that many Bourne movies. I know there's one where Jeremy Renner replaced Matt Damon.
Yep.
In actual fact, I think I've only played the Bourne game, so technically I have no stance on this. Josh, you're a big fan of the Bourne franchise.
A huge fan. I've seen the first and the last one, I think. Maybe some of the Jeremy Renner one.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good. There's some pretty good stuff. I actually did a Bourne-themed escape room where you are a fetus emerging from a woman.
I got there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very funny. It was a very funny joke. But Dolphin Pants, who of course is a cockatoo, and he asked the very, very pressing question, which is thoughts on getting guests onto podcasts? Maybe a Miles the Ross? Maybe.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, interesting. You made a choice. Now, of course, this being the grand finale of our chat show, this is the last one ever. And I'm not playing like a back pocket card. There's just no plan to do more of these anytime soon because clearly it's really hard. So I thought I'd go all out and bring you some more mail. There was a few questions in our Google Sheet, but I wanted to give you some exclusive and interesting mail. So I stole the mail of my next door neighbors because, of course, being locked down, you don't want to go out of your house. If anything, I've helped them obey the law more by stealing their mail. And this is called a mail segment. So you would think actual mail, right? Like that makes sense, Josh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
This first one is it's a credit card cancellation letter. I stumbled over that a little bit, as you can see there. Credit card cancellation letter. This one says, "Dear name, I am..."
That?
Sorry? What?
Who redacted that? Parts of that letter are already redacted. Did you redact that?
No. It does say my name at the top of it, so that's weird. But it says, "Dear name," it doesn't have my name, so it's not my credit card, clearly. I'm writing this letter to inform you that I need to cancel my credit card issued by your bank. I want to terminate the credit card from today. Starting to realize this template I downloaded wasn't what I thought it was. I have paid the balance amount yesterday. My credit card number is... Is that a real one? That's interesting.
Maybe we should try it.
And we'll move on to the end. Thank you, sir, for your service. I hope you will look into this matter. Yours sincerely, blank. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You don't generally put letters that you're sending to people in your own letterbox, right? That's not where that usually goes. That's
generally the way well, isn't there a thing in America where like you put your mail in your mailbox and put the thing up, and then that allows the postman to know whether to take the mail? Because I found out that the little thing that goes up is like not what we think it is, which is like, oh, I've got mail, I've got to go over and take it. It's like a thing to alert the postman.
Oh.
I'm probably 100% wrong on that.
I mean, I did steal this from someone from America. I went on a brisk jog, and I stole this letter from an American.
They're within your 5Ks?
Well, within my 5Ks.
Okay.
So that would make sense. That would make sense. The next letter comes from the Australian Water Board. Didn't think we had fans over there. So that's nice. It says your water bill from 1st of April 2013 to 31st of March 2014. I should show everybody that one there, your water bill.
Is that in pounds?
Is it in pounds? It's a good question.
That looked like it was in pounds.
If this is a... Josh is such an idiot. Is that the pound symbol?
Yes. Did you go to the UK as well as America?
They call me the Speedy Boy because the Flash is copywritten. Do I have some Speedy Boy music, Josh? I don't care if it sounds like Batman. Or if I was Ezra Miller, it'd be like this. I really hope this isn't a long track, Joshua.
It certainly is.
Oh, we're working out tonight. I want to see you getting those glutes. I don't care what you get with them, but I want to see you get them. Okay, that sounded like the end. Okay, cool.
That's fine. We can end it there.
Oh, God. All right. The final one. Oh, it fell down here.
Okay.
I thought I'd go through... This actually doesn't work as well as I thought it was. That's fine. So I'm just going to read the newspaper and see if there's any interesting things in here.
Liz the Mara Wilson fan 96. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. I'm reading letters though, so
Yeah, sorry, we gotta
keep it down.
Right.
Oh my god.
Okay. You okay? What's up?
My papa. He went to war 3 days ago. I haven't seen him or heard from him since.
What's happened? Will, are you okay? Wait, 3 days ago?
3 days ago. I haven't heard since then.
I was talking to you 3 days ago and spoke to your dad.
Time moves differently in 1939. Josh, it says here.
See.
Shut up. It says here, he's MIA. I can't believe it.
Wait, what? He went 3 days ago and he's already missing?
No, he's not missing. What the fuck? No,
It's MIA.
He's in Mission Impossible Action. I just can't believe they would call a movie Action. Oh, I don't know what camera to cut to.
So much is happening. I don't think that's what MIA means, which is kind of the whole thing that I was already saying without needing the script.
It's true.
But Will, I think Papa is.
Oh, I don't care. It's not my papa. I wrote this bit 3 weeks ago when I thought it was funny, and now I don't think it's funny anymore. And I'm glad that Josh found the sad music, because the sad music really lifted the whole segment. That one's just for Josh. All right. That is more than enough of whatever the hell that segment was.
Yes, I also want to thank a few other people.
Please do.
They're not here, but there's a few other people that followed during that segment as well, during
lovely.
that bit. So thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the feed.
We should probably move to the next segment as soon as possible. So we've got an ad break coming up, and after that...
just before... We're not doing an ad break. We have a very, very special message for you, William. It's just for you. What? And it's very special and it's a surprise.
Hey buddy, it's Nick here in the Low Key Studio. Hopefully your birthday stream is going really well. Sorry we couldn't join you live, but we're far too important for that. I'm obviously Nick Boy Richardson, but I can't give you birthday wishes alone. So I am joined by Gus, who has just realized is wearing the same hat as Nicholas Boy, so will not be wearing that hat for the rest of the night, and also is going to keep this pretty short so that he doesn't say anything inappropriate or wrong. That was short. And me, who's just happy to be here and be a part of this multi-person clone shenanigans. I'm excited. Peter didn't set up a microphone for me though, but he also doesn't know that I'm filming this sketch, so it's not really on him. Speaking of him, Peter, who's here in a fancy shirt in hopes that this is all he needs to say for the night because he really doesn't want to talk too much. Also, I'm unsure if this is all in focus because no one is here to test the focus for me. So, fingers crossed. But legitimately and personally from us, all of us here at Back Pocket, speaking from the heart, happy birthday, and hopefully the stream is going really, really well. Actually, ironically, forgot to say hello to Will on the ones and twos. Hey, Will. Yeah, all right. Well, back to your stream. Hopefully it's all going well. Let's back it out. I think we should back it out. Let's back it out. Back it out. There's no wide. I'm not going to do the wide. Oh, that was so lovely.
That was so good. Oh man, it was so nice for them to put that together. It's awesome.
So heartfelt. We definitely shouldn't keep our guests waiting because this man is up at 3 a.m. their time. So it would be very unfair to keep them waiting. Not you. You're
not me. It's not
normal.
me.
It's normal.
But
for you.
I am amazed that he's staying up. I'm also amazed that from what we can tell, only one person knows who this is.
I know.
That isn't us.
Yeah.
Only one person has guessed.
I should ask him about the mailboxes. Hopefully I don't forget that in this very live segment. Is it Miles? It might be Miles. We can't be sure. We should definitely welcome him onto the show, though, in this very seamless edit to talk to this man.
I shouldn't be that loud. I will wake up the neighbors. And they're all armed.
They're all armed.
It's America.
It's been a long time. Can we at least do a whoa-ho? It's been so long. I know it's 3 a.m. there.
Wait, I've got this thing that I can do this now. Ready? Whoa!
Oh my god! I will say,
Very powerful soundboard.
Discord didn't enjoy that. It was like, I'll give you bursts every now and then.
I hit quite the octave there. I've had a lot of fun, mate. This has been the best thing. I have a beat button. I've got all sorts of fun toys here.
That is me. I'm pressing that button whenever I want because that's the way I roll. And Chance is the and that Chance is.
Now, last weekend was COD Champs. Was that the first big event, like live, since the world kind of gave up?
Yeah, it was the first event we've done. The very first time I've been in a room with my coworkers and fans and the crew and everything for 530 days.
That's so many days.
Who's counting, right? Come on. But it was wonderful, man. It was a strange sensation when we first walked into the empty arena and seeing the crew set everything up. We were excited enough to see each other, and we went for dinner the night before the show started and all this stuff. But when we went into the arena for the first time and I saw the big stage and the big desk where I'd be working, I got nervous. Yeah. I'm genuinely quite nervous. And I haven't felt like that in a while. I've been doing this on the road and I've been doing this in Australia. We've done PAX and all sorts of things. The Melbourne Esports Open, tons of stuff. Yeah. In front of huge audiences. And you have a degree of jitters, but like that, I shit my pants. Sorry, can I say that? I shit my pants. I filled my britches. It was terrifying. And I was like, oh my God, we have to do this again. And it was quite horrifying, yeah.
I always wonder, is there a little there's a unique sense of pride watching all these players?
Oh man, honestly, it's wonderful. There's a degree of jealousy, obviously. I'm like, damn, I was just 5-6 years too early, 10 years too early. Mate, it's really cool, to see this become more than just a passing hobby. Now this is truly an industry, and that's really cool. I think it's the same with all games, just the fact that we can talk about this. Both of our lives have been fueled by games, and all of our friends and everyone we know has managed to turn, I always say this and I mean this very sincerely, not everyone gets to turn their addiction into their profession in one way, shape or form. So yeah, it's been really cool to watch that grow and blossom and change and explode. And like it bewilders me every now and then where I'm like, that team, the Los Angeles Thieves, is co-owned by Drake, the artist. That's a big deal. Or like the Kevin Durant, who now owns half of the New York Sublines or something. Unbelievable. Like, these are some of the most famous, wealthy people in the world who are truly involved in this gaming thing now. It's not like a thing for nerds anymore.
It reveals the nerds in a lot of these people. Like, I've never spoken to you about it, but there are photos of you sitting next to Michael B. Jordan. How, like...
Yeah, he was
what was that like?
That was the last time we did an event before this all went south. Wow. And he was my partner. He was my teammate in our 2v2. We did this exhibition match against two other famous people, Todd Gurley, who's an NFL player, and King Bak, who's like a massive Instagram superstar. And then there's me. I was just like, I'm the only one who knows how to play the game on the stage. But that's fine. But Michael was really good. Like, he was really cool, and he knew what was going on. And we sat down. He was like, hey, you play with vibration in your controller or not? And I was like, play with no vibration. He was like, yeah, me too. And I was like, okay. And he was going through his classes, and he was like, hey, what sensitivity? I was like, I'm like 6'6", And he was like, yeah, I'm 5. I'm a little slow. I don't get much time to play. I was like, well, no, you're a massive Hollywood star. Why would you have time to do anything? But he was really down to earth, and he was very cool. And we were on that stage for bloody ages, and we live Instagrammed a story together, and he was just so cool and very genuine and just a massive nerd.
That's so
and
good.
That again is what this is all about, just being a massive gaping nerd.
That's us.
Look at your room.
I know.
I mean, I wish I had something. I've just got this bloody green screen.
And we'll see if this will work. I'll give you it. Ready? There you go. Look at all the stuff behind you. Look at that.
Look at all this stuff behind me.
It's amazing.
The power of the internet.
We can do it. And like, my power in terms of esports has never been so strong as when I had to create the leaderboards for the Screenplay League for Overwatch. What a time. Many wrong team put on the leaderboard, or the wrong number. But it's fine. It went on Channel 7. They didn't stop us.
They definitely, I mean, they stopped us eventually, but up until the moment they stopped us, maybe we had our fun. We did. Had our fun.
Like, what was do you have a favorite memory from all that craziness at Screenplay?
I mean, aside from getting to meet everyone for the first time and being hopelessly ignorant to
God, what a time.
Everyone's like background and everything. Like, I didn't know anything. I was just sort of like, yes, I play the games. I play one game a lot, and I know about the game a lot. What would you like me to tell you about the game? that was my thing. But getting to meet everyone properly, yourself included, and all the crew. I still talk to quite a lot of the crew. I still talk to Brad from sales. He emailed me yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Something cool. Yeah, he actually did. Yeah.
Are we still good? Are we good?
I think
Are we
we're
in the
still
right
good.
place? Yeah.
I think we're still. What is it? What do you say? We're in a good spot.
We're in a good spot. There we
We're
go.
in a
It's a
good
combo
spot,
of
yeah.
everything
No,
I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's true though. It's so true. But yeah, that was a really good memory, and I think that the second season when we were in that weird side room,
Little
which
shoebox.
was it was a box, a weird box, side location near like the loading docks,
Yeah.
and we painted that thing as cool and as fun and as nerdy
Yeah.
as we could, and the things we created in that tiny space world and the fun we had, I will never ever forget.
Tonight on Screenplay, we have lasers and leagues in a game surprisingly called Laser League.
Speaking of leagues, on Screenplay League, we've got the Doc, we've got the Ladies of Esports, and we've got a brand new Call of Duty.
And we hunt monsters for 5 hours. Plus, gonna bullshit something bullshit.
Monster Hunter.
That was a good monster. Alright, cool.
I will never forget coming into work every single day
Yeah.
and worrying that the fish was dead.
It's the fish, man.
So
Hey.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this now. I'm not sure if this is out there, but I've talked about this on my stream about the fate of the fish.
Oh, please. I
and
found
you
it
can
out
edit this.
way late. I found it out on a message. Like, I think I made a joke, and then someone said something, and I just stared at my phone. Please.
So the fish. How many fish did we go through? 2.
Think 2. Yeah.
2 fish. Heartbreaking though. Okay, what was the screen? It was the screenplay fish. It was named every week by the viewers.
Yeah, I think it was Chris originally. I feel like it was Chris.
Yeah, Chris,
Chris the fish. Yeah.
Every single episode a different name for the fish, which was so great. But I will never forget walking in on the first time the fish died, which wasn't our fault. I don't think it was our fault.
No, I don't think it was.
Because we were given bad instructions by the pet shop, I
Yeah.
believe, who completely screwed us. Wrong type of water, wrong everything, all wrong.
Yeah,
and I'll never forget walking in and seeing that beautiful little Chris, perfectly vertical,
Yeah.
and jet black. It was like when Vision lost the stone.
It was that.
He went completely dark.
I wonder if that's where they took that from. I wonder.
From our dead fish, definitely.
Yeah, from out there they knew.
I do remember as well, just to scare our producer Andrew at the time, we put one of the house lights, or one of the few house lights we had, we made a spotlight over it, and when he came in we were playing, I think, Hello Darkness My Old Friend, or
Yeah.
This Is the End by The Doors. Either way, we're horrible people. Horrible people.
Yeah.
But we did have a good private laugh about it. I think I might have that photograph on my phone somewhere.
Of the dead fish, with the
I
spotlight.
might, of the spotlight dead fish,
Yeah.
and all of us sort of like looking sad around it.
I feel like that
I
exists.
might put that in the back pocket Discord one day.
Please.
Zero context.
I feel like the whole Screenplay and Back Pocket team, we're all big huggers. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that COVID has taken from us, is just being able to just hug people. So we just need a big old hug as soon as possible.
As soon as we can. I mean, there are so many complications at the moment around us getting back to Australia and then even leaving Australia,
Yeah.
having to apply for an exemption, which sounds nightmarish. There's so much that we want to do in Australia. So many people I want to see, and especially you guys. I miss you all daily, frankly. I mean, the community itself is sort of one thing that, I can kind of be involved with from a distance, but the people, you're right, the hugs.
The hugs.
I miss Richardson's clammy hands. Those damp. I just that hug. He's so lanky. He gets to hug you, and he comes all the way round, and almost like you get 2 hugs in one. It's like being hugged by 2 people at the same time, and then you get that little clam. I miss the whole crew though.
No, when it happens, it's gonna be an explosion of love, which sounds terrible. That feels like something that shouldn't be in public, but it's fine.
I mean, yeah, it's a love explosion.
It's a love explosion. And we love you here, Miles. I love you, and I'm so glad that I get to chat to you here.
Yeah, this has been really cool. And also, my line is open, and you can poke me whenever you want. And we can Discord and we can use Twitter and Facebook chat.
And I'll be able to look at my screen like this, because we won't be all like set up.
Now I'm looking at you here. This
Yeah.
is me looking at you right now.
This feels more normal. It's been strange
Yeah.
just looking at it like this, just kind of out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
Like, I can see.
If I put you on my second monitor, you look like this.
Oh no!
This doesn't work, does it? That
I
doesn't
don't
work.
like that.
Awful.
Oof.
Yeah. Hey.
It's been great chatting. Have a great rest of your day when you wake up in the morning.
I will. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks for having me.
See you soon, Miles.
See you, man.
Oh no, it's the wrong camera! I mean, To be fair,
So good.
if anything, that looked more late night. Oh,
It did, yeah, it's true. It's true. Not wearing shoes.
look at my feet! And
There it is.
And Twitch, I know it's sexy, so it's okay. We do have technically one more segment to get to, so I think it's high time we ask a very simple question, which is...
What did we learn on the show tonight?
Again, any similarities to Craig Ferguson's show? Nothing's happening here. Nothing weird, right, Josh?
Or Avengers.
I am a Russo.
Yep.
What did we learn on the show tonight? We learned that mailboxes... The fuck? What just happened? Oh, he's going to try and snap. Well, that was worth it.
Wait. Try again.
That was worse. What the fuck?
We have rhythm, okay?
You don't. Yeah, you're a Christian. That's right. So, well, actually, that begs the question.
What did we learn on the show tonight?
So tonight we learned something very. What was?
Clapping! I was clapping for the segment.
What did we learn on the show tonight?
We've got like 6 minutes. Of course, we learnt something very interesting in terms of mailboxes. We could have learnt it off Miles, who was obviously very live, but I didn't get it to him in time in the very live interview. We didn't learn it from him, but we learnt it instead from this man. It's so insane because literally any other stream we do, you're always on. But at no point have you been ready at any point tonight. Like,
Because I'm always on camera in the other streams. I'm always on camera. In this, I'm off camera for a majority of it. So I'm never expecting you to come across.
Josh, can you tell them about mailboxes? I have something to do.
Again?
Oh, well, did you listen to the name of the segment?
Okay.
On the show tonight.
They're asking you. They're asking you what we learned, not me.
Fuck.
Don't ask me.
I've got things to do. I've got places to be. I have
You
an
have to
actual...
answer, you've got to answer the damn question that they're asking.
What's the question?
What did we learn on the show tonight?
Oh, God.
Look, I do have one. Do
you want me to answer your fucking mailbox question or not?
This is your question. This is your question, damn it.
You... Oh...
Look, back pocket
insane.
haven't even
All right,
started.
Joshua,
They haven't even started.
Pretend they
the
say your
countdown
name at the end of this.
What did we learn on the show tonight?
yet. Josh.
Oh my god!
I learnt personally because in the practice you asked me, and so I was writing notes about what I learned during this show. And one of them was, according to Miles, which this is something I was very much not aware of, nerds can be gaping. We can be gaping nerds. I've never heard that adjective attached to nerd before, or much else other than like a wound.
I've got an idea. Everyone hold on to their butts. We're about to go to, and I don't want to hurt our feelings with our 4 minutes left. We're about to go to another ad break.
Hello. It's so nice to be live on your show right now. I love what you've done with the place. What?
Did everyone hear that?
Do we have him? I couldn't hear him.
Oh, fuck! Oh, there's no way this could get better. There's no way.
That was so good.
Oh my god.
Where did it come from?
Peter, it's Michael Chiklis' birthday today. That's why it's happening. I can't hear anything. Oh, thank you so much for joining us live, Peter Burns.
Is he here?
Is he here? Let's find out.
Hello. It's so nice to be live on your show right now. I love what you've done with the place.
I'm gonna do it from this seat. Because you know what I haven't answered with 3 minutes left to go? I never answered the most important question of the hour.
What did we learn on the show tonight?
We learnt that Christians have no rhythm. Right, Josh? Look at that. You know what's great? Discord.
Good, that's a good one.
Discord doesn't let through either his claps, or if he was playing a soundboard option, didn't let those through either.
It's true. It's true.
We also learnt that I can sweat like that. Yeah, good. I'm glad I got there in the end. We're done. We're so done. That's what we've learnt. I have to thank all of you for watching. The new follows, the new subs, the gifted from Nicrotex, from BMAC, from whoever else. A few people joined the Patreon. I think Nicrotex, you did something there. I got an email. Josh, do you want to thank anyone? Don't thank your mum.
The only person I can think of is my mum now. I want to thank, I think her name was like Christina, maybe? She stabbed me in the arm yesterday.
Oh, good old Christina. I love a good stabbing. I'm going to do it from here now, I guess. I want to thank... I would love to thank Michael Chiklis. Michael Chiklis.
Wrong one.
I mean, no, Batman theme works. Look, we need to go. We need to go, Joshua. Have you got anyone else to thank apart from Michael Chiklis? Let's finish this thing.
I want to thank Jeff for being my inspiration for this bit.
And thank you, Craig Ferguson. If you want more of this show, we might do it. So be careful what you wish for. Until the next time, I've been Will. Who have you been, Joshua?
I've been Joshua, I guess.
Yeah, you couldn't be someone else. Good night, everybody.
Studio audience.